Alright, I'm taking a little bit of a break from grinding out stage 4 hard mode because frankly, I don't think it's gonna work for a little tiny bit again. Because apparently last time I did it, it's because the character I did it on, Noelle, was extremely busted and has since been nerfed, which means it probably won't work again for a while until I get good, so to speak. Now, we are playing a new character, so there's still a little bit of new stuff for me to react to, and we have a full build for her. Courtesy of one of you guys. Thank you so much, guys, for presenting me with a build that I can make myself look better than I actually am. Elf song, that's cute. After 5 targets are defeated by a skill or special, gain a buff that increases multi-shot weapons and fire magic projectiles by 2 per 10 seconds. That makes a lot of sense when we consider the build. We do want a lot of multi-shot stuff, as well as dragon fire, which I don't know if it gets buffed twice because it is a multi-shot projectile, but it's also, you know, fire, so one might assume that it could be. We're going for snowflower sake, we're going for dragon fire, like I said, bone bros, rap dog, and one other thing that I completely forgot, but I'm going to be working towards those. And then finally, to round it all off, we have CEO tiers for a little bit more multi-projectile stuff. I'm going to elim this. I disabled a lot of stuff in the armory, but we needed one extra thing, so Owl Dagger was there for that reason. We don't need it. Shiranui Construction is another skill. Targets may drop building blocks. At 20 blocks, deploy a wall that blocks up to 2 attacks. Okay. Wall to wall is active, gain haste. Interesting. That sounds like body pillow or cutting board, I'd have to assume, if it's like a shielding type situation. I'm kind of curious how that works. By the way, I did look at her skills a tiny bit. If you couldn't tell already, we're playing Flare today, and I am about 98% sure that her special is a Undertale reference, because the name of it and also the sprite of it, I would assume she is a Undertale fan. If you're not sure what her skill is, then first of all, thank you for ingest. Ooh, wow, that is very good. Okay, we definitely want this. That is a very rare stamp. That's the first one I get. We want Promise Tiara, and we want Promise Tiara ASAP. Specifically so we can get the stamps we want. By the way, here's a skill, by the way, because this is undoubtedly a Undertale skill. No, it has to be. We can get Waimi to go for Sake here, but I do kind of want to agree to get it pre-enchanted. So what I might do is for now just go for Plug type Asakoko. There's no, and like even her regular firing kind of is reminiscent of Splatoon, so I feel like she's a Undertale Nintendo gamer. Let me know if my read is correct on that. We don't want Beetle here, so I'm probably just gonna remove that real quick. The items are a lot more intrusive when it comes to what you can ban, because there's way more items compared to weapons. Fire magic every 10 seconds has 8 or 6 fireballs that deal 150 skill damage, has a 30% chance to cause burn, which is damage over time, which I love because damage over time effects are the literal most dopamine inducing thing in all of gaming. If you can apply dots to an enemy and just stand back and watch them slowly suffer to death, there is no, I love poison builds, I love burn builds. It's just the greatest. We definitely want Sake here because we want to go for Snowflower. That is our super collab of choice, which means we want to get that golden hammer ASAP and then make space for the rest of our items, because Sake is not amongst the what's it called, the items that we want. But it's okay, since the 6th item we want is kind of optional. We can do whatever we want with it. Yo, look at all of this. No trinket is probably also going to be great. I don't know if it applies to the little puddles you leave behind. Maybe. I would assume that'd be a little bit broken, but it might. I'm going to do a little bit of this action. We have all of this pre-enchanted. I'm going to upgrade my main weapon because I want to see what it does awaken. That was fast. Wait, this character's damage might be a little bit broken. Waimi water is... I should probably take it at some point, because I'm going to get way too greedy, and then I'm going to end up not grabbing it when I really should, because it is our super collab, and we have each other component that we need for it already in our arsenal. Sake and the glow stick, of course, that it is. I'll guess I'll grab it. It doesn't really help us early because it is not a multi-shot projectile, it's a melee weapon, but in due time, it'll find its purpose. I mean, it's knockback, right? We can get stuff off of me. I'm gonna wait till a new boss spawns to see how much we can decimate them with our gaster blasters. Because they are a screen covering type of deal. But I'm wondering what their DPS is actually like. And it didn't look like I could aim them last time, which is a bit concerning. It looked like it was more of a RNG type of situation. So I suppose I'll have to just be right next to them when I use it. Or maybe I just hope I get lucky. But if not, then we might... Ooh, cutting board is nice. Ian Curse already pre-enchanted. And cooldown down on cutting board is good. We're going for Bone Bros, of course, so that's nice. We like that. So we have 2 collabs that are already in our arsenal. And then we're getting ready to also do Dragon Fire with Plug type. Like, am I... wait, I sort of aim it. No, I don't. I 100% don't. It aims itself at the nearest enemy? Question mark? I don't have Tiara yet, but that's fine. We have our wall up. There we go. Let's start maxing out glow stick here. I didn't even realize that plug type was that high, to be honest. Don't know when I pumped levels into that, but that's okay. That's objectively the last one we should be maxing right now, because we don't have its counterpart right now. So maybe... Oh god. I guess we'll go for you. I need to take a look at the build again, because I don't have any of the main weapons just yet. But I know we need Candy Kingdom Sweets. I know we need Promise Tiara. Other than that, there's a little bit of healing in there with either Nurse Horns or Bandage, I think. And then the rest is... oh, we need Devil Hat. I'll take it, because I might forget next time it's offered. But we do want that. Honestly, the fact that you guys give me builds nice, by the way, just means that I don't have to think about what everything does, and I can just be strong and have a good time without worrying too much about dying. This build was specifically recommended for me to not try on stage 4 hard mode, although I do feel very powerful, so it might do something pretty good for us here. Okay, yeah, maybe the damage isn't that good against single targets, huh? Because it looked like 4 waves of those Gaster Blasters didn't really take out a mini boss, which means I probably won't take out an actual boss either, but that's fine. It's more of a wave clear type of skill. I can dig that. That's fine by me. It means we can use it in situations like this. Just take out all these little bomb cats, which means 0 danger, at least from the right side. There we go. Also, I'm surprised there was a patch that nerfed Noelle but didn't nerf the dash, because objectively the dash is probably the strongest thing in the entire update. I can just cruise. Ooh, Promise Tiara, nice. I can just kind of cruise through a wave of enemies, even if they're enemies that explode or have other type of status effects they can apply to you, and just have no side effect whatsoever. Which, you know, I mean, I'm not complaining, but it does kind of mean that I don't think anyone will really use any of the other... I need both of these. Let's do you. I don't think anyone's going to pick any of the other support gadgets over the dash, because, I mean, you're kind of just nerfing yourself if you do, I feel like. Anyway, I think 5 minutes was supposed to be a boss fight? Mini boss? Question mark? But either it didn't spawn, or I'm getting it wrong, or it did and we just kind of decimated it. Which is fine. I'm not opposed to being super strong for a bit. I deserve it after all the suffering I've gone through. Both in stage 4 hard and in the tower suffering. I released a full movie on my entire run, edited down to be 1.5 hours in the tower suffering, by the way. So if you want to see my reaction to that, as well as my reaction of being in the game myself, then consider watching that. If you're not someone who likes watching people suffer, maybe don't. It gets real frustrating, and I know that's not everyone's cup of tea. Hey, frankly, it's not my cup of tea. I don't watch rage game content, but I was specifically requested to have that on my channel, so I did. I obliged. I think people wanted me to do that because they knew that I was gonna find myself as a pebble in there, which was fun. That was cute. That was adorable. There's a couple of me in there, actually. We got a whole community built up in there. Let's do this. I think we actually have like 3 of the best possible stamps right now, which is a little bit wild, but I'm not going to complain about it. Either way, what I'm also not going to complain about is our channel members, because it's 6 minutes in. Ooh, I'm going to sell you. So I'm going to give them a shout out, actually. We have Viperlas, Terzion, Sylvie, Hadoken, and our newest member, Kat. Thank you so much for supporting me, everybody. If you want a shout out of your own, a super item potentially? No. I think we take all of this, right? Yeah. Yeah. Beautiful. If you want a shout out of your own, early access to my content, front row seats to play games with me, such as the new Isaac multiplayer update, then consider, that's another triple, then consider become a channel member yourself. I'd appreciate you. But if you can or don't want to, then try subscribing. It'll help me out a lot, and we're trying to get to 3K by the end of the year. So thank you in advance, everybody. Let's get this closer to upgrading. Yeah. I want to see what our Splatoon gun does when you max it out and awaken it. I don't know what it's supposed to be, actually, because it's supposed to be like a squirt gun, but it shoots orange juice, question mark. I don't know what that's all about. It kind of looks like Splatoon. It kind of looks like orange juice. It kind of looks like paint. I guess it could be like a paint gun, but it looks like a super soaker, so I don't know. Either way, it's kind of cool. Again, it kind of plays into that that damage over time fantasy that we have with just leaving puddles of damage on the floor, which I'm completely fine with. I am more than happy to oblige that. And then kind of Whammy Water is given more purpose because you can kind of push them back into it. You know what? Maybe I was a little bit too hard on the water of Whames. I need to figure out what all these items are from. I know plug type Asakoko and any Asakoko item is of course from Kiryu Koko, who I played 2 videos ago, last actual run. Ooh, this is good. Do we like it over the stun chance? Destroying enemy projectiles is very good. Especially, I assume, once we awaken our thing. So I think we sell this. The utility from these 3 combined is just way too good. So I'm gonna sell this. I think it's a better play. Yeah. That hurts. The haste stamp is really good. But it's okay. It's okay. We're all good. But like I said, I want to figure out what all the items are from. I know Breastplate is from Noel. I know Ian Curse is, I assume, just the entire English branch as a whole. The glow sticks and the songs, I don't think are specific to anyone, though there are definitely a couple idols who enjoy performing and singing a bit more than others, I would assume. Devil Hat is, I assume, from Toa. I don't... Get out of here, please. Last time I ran from this, my instincts almost kicked in again and made me run again, but we're chilling. There we go. I don't know much about Toa, but it looks like her hat, judging by the sprite that I've seen from her, so I'm going to assume that's hers. Tiara could be Himamori, could be Bibu, but it's not. It looks different from Bibu's tiara. Anyway, Splash Can Awaken, increase splash shots by 3, and great release time. So it becomes a shotgun, and it becomes faster shooting. Am I seeing that correctly? Yeah, pretty much. That's great. That is wonderful. I'm a big fan of that. I like it. I approve. It's good. And it just means our no stamp is going to be deleting even more projectiles, which means more survivability. So I am completely fine with that. And then what else? Cutting board. I don't know. Maybe it's for Ina and Gura because they're flat as hell. Maybe it's something else completely. Either way, we'll figure it out eventually. What other weapons are there? There's Owl Dagger, which obviously Mume is. There is... I'm blanking on all the weapons now. There's Lava Bucket, which I think is a reference to someone burning someone's house down in Minecraft. There's Axe, which I think is also Mume. There's Bounce Ball, which I don't know. My instincts would say maybe Sana because she's all about size. And then you have... Let's see. Are there any more melee weapons? Let's do a little bit of this action. Again, Whammy Water, I have no idea. Hey, maybe I can look in my collab weapon section. Actually, I know a lot of you have been giving me the lore of different weapons, and I really appreciate it, as well as giving me the lores of all the characters in the game. I recently, very recently, figured out a little bit more about the Holo Star side of things, and I know Caillou is not planning on adding them until way later, maybe even post version 1.0. But it's still nice to do a little bit of scouting ahead, figure out what they're all about, and it'll be fun once they finally do get added. I've heard whispers that the dev has been talking to Bibu and other Advent girly pops to figure out what their weapons are going to be, which means my Oshi is going to be added soon, maybe. There's nothing confirmed 100%, but you know, I can dream. I can oh, I forgot about this actually. Let me see how much I can dodge. Thank you. That was very quick. Wait, our DPS is wild. What is going on? Cutting board. Nice. You're level 7. I have not gotten a golden thingy to spawn yet, which is weird. That's a little concerning. But it should spawn soon, right? Surely. Yeah, no stamp against this is just great. I'm gonna pop this. Yeah, no, great. Maybe it already spawned and I missed it. Or maybe I'm just very unlucky. Huh. Surely it spawns soon, right? Let's sell this. I don't need it. Did I make a mistake? I hope I didn't. I didn't mess too much with armory settings. So now I'm starting to doubt. These two definitely collab. That's not a question. Okay, there we go. I was starting to get worried. Do this. Collab it into Snowflower Sake. Now all we need to do is get the hammer and another golden anvil, and we should have Snow Queen. I'm assuming Snow Queen is fine, by the way. I kind of just assume because the build does say specifically Snowflower Sake and not Snow Queen. But I think it's fine, right? It doesn't really change the way it works mechanically. It just makes it kind of better in general. It's still a multi-shot thing, I assume. So I don't think it'll be worse. I feel like if it became worse by super collabing, I would be specifically told not to. So I think we're okay. You know what? I think we're fine. We need Fan Beam first. Very important. Because if we get Fan Beam, we can mix it with the Plug type Asakoko, and then we have 2 slots left, and then question mark, Rap Dog will come eventually, maybe. I might not even be able to finish the build. We're on stage mode and not endless. So I need to really haul ass if I want to get every single detail of this build figured out. Maybe I just stall and don't kill the final boss and have more enemies start to spawn. I wonder what happens if you do not kill. This is wild, by the way. I can also stun them now, which is even better. Cutting board level 6, cutting board level 7. I'm gonna wait with that. Perfect. Mix this. There we go. We got Bone Bros. I'm going to... Do I have this enchanted? Everything's enchanted, right? Yeah. Collabs are double enchanted. You're already enchanted, so I'm just gonna save you until we get Fan Beam. Perfect. Yo, what is this? I feel like, by the way, off screen, I played stage 3 hard mode again, and it seemed different. I'm just gonna do this. I feel like there's new enemies on there. I might be wrong, but I definitely saw some sprites I did not recognize. They might have just been re-sprites of existing enemies, but I figured I might as well tell you guys, because maybe you guys have not tried stage 3 hard mode since the update yet. If so, I would highly recommend it. And maybe you guys can tell me a little bit more about it. Oh no, I'm 90% sure there's something new in there, because there's also a new mid-boss or end-boss. So I don't know. If you guys have any answers to my questions, feel free to leave them down below. I'm also going to be revisiting old stages and old characters after I've done my first impressions on every single character in the new update. Every single new character in the update, I mean. Because apparently there's some characters like Zeta or Azuki who have their own reworks, even though they're not new. I think there's a couple more with reworks, but like Zeta and Azuki, as far as I've been told, are the biggest reworks. So I'll probably start with those once I start going into older content again. And I'm kind of also looking to revisit some of the, you know, the OG characters that I played before unlocking specials, for example, or before unlocking skills or fandom or anything like that. Think of Gura. Gura is the very, very, very first character I ever played when I picked up this game for the first time, because she was the only HOLOLIVE member I knew about at all. So I figured I'd pick her up to start with, but I haven't really played her since. I don't really know much about her skills or her abilities or her special. So I probably want to figure out what that is all about, so I don't unfairly rate her lower than all the other characters. Is this guy stuck in a desk? He is. Huh. Ooh, there's the hammer. Nice. That's good. Means we can get Snow Queen, which is nice. A little bit of fan beam action is good. There we go. Beautiful. A little bit of that. We also open up an item slot this way, which is nice. Let me actually look over it. We want Focus Shades, which we have. We want Monkey Paw, which we have. Promise Tiara, we have. Devil's Hat, we have. We want Candy Kingdom Sweets, and then either Horns or Bandage for some healing. Speaking of, hello there, buddy. Thank you for showing up. Appreciate it. Fan Beam is maxed immediately, which means we should get Dragonfire soon, which is going to look pretty sick with our orange paint splatter, I feel like. We're kind of cooking. Am I wrong, or are we kind of just decimating everything? I'm not even losing my block barrier, which is extra wild. I don't think there's gonna be much threat. I should have gone endless mode so we can maybe. You're both max. Hello. I would have really liked a golden anvil, please, game, but that's fine. It's all good. There we go. That's the one. That is exactly what we're looking for. Can I? Yeah. Okay. I was clicking, but the game said no for a second. Don't know why. Anyway, maybe we can get the full build. We got 5 minutes left, give or take, which should make it doable. Is there like a 15-minute boss that's spawning? Looks like it, or just a bunch of projectile spam. Either works. I'll take either on. I'm not scared. We lost our block wall defense thing, but that's fine. I don't need it. I don't need it. I haven't gotten hit. I'm still full health. Also, if you haven't noticed, I am in fact playing on the alternate costume for Flare, which I think is very cute. It's either some type of marine, boat-faring, seafaring outfit or a schoolgirl outfit. I cannot actually tell which one it is, but it is very cute. It is also jet black, and I enjoy jet black sleek designs like this one. Let's get Idle Song so we can start working towards Giraffe Dog. Also a beautiful multi-shot item for us, which will probably decimate the entire screen even more. So if you guys can tell me the lore behind the alternate outfit as well, I'd be very grateful. Apparently the onesie dragon costume is because people like to make fun of Coco's dragon form, and so there's a lot of fan art of her dragon form just being a, what's it called, like a big pink Barney-esque dragon. And I think it's one of her alt outfits on stream as well, or was, because I believe she is graduated. Actually, someone told me that on the main menu you can see which talents are graduated by the fact that they kind of sparkle and shimmer every so often, which kind of caught me off guard, because the one I noticed it on was Watson, and I had no idea that Watson had retired. I kind of retroactively went through and looked at it and realized that was the case. In my mind, even though I didn't know about HOLOLIVE back in the day, I vividly remember the Myth Generation's debut as being like a huge thing, because they were like the first English-speaking branch for HOLOLIVE. And it felt like it was very, very recent, so it was kind of surprising to me that Amelia would retire. Not that there's anything against that. I understand that, you know, sometimes it's not what you want to do for an extended period of time being in the limelight. I think she also just wanted to rest, which is completely understandable and fine. But doesn't take away from the fact that it is a little bit surprising is all. Surprising does not necessarily mean bad, but it is surprising. Am I healing less? Am I aiming my projectiles worse? I feel like I'm getting hit more. Maybe investing into that bandage or nurse horn is going to be necessary sooner rather than later, but I really want to pump levels into our potatoes and our idle songs here to get Rap Dog. And then maybe also get our final item of CEO tiers, because that is the final recommendation for the build. Which one is the Q? I think it's the gray one. I can't see it. It's not the gray one. Oh, it is. It just took a while. That was a little bit scary. If I'm hitting them, and also I think I have status effects that make them kind of reddish, so it was hard to tell the color. But I was 90% sure that was the gray one. But if it wasn't, I might have just died there, which would not have been very good. But we're chilling. No harm, no foul. Was a little bit scary, but you know, sometimes a little bit of suffering and fear is conducive to good content. So thank you, video game, for giving me a tiny bit of a heart attack. That's max potato here. We like that. Puts us 2 levels off getting Rap Dog. In 2 minutes, that should be possible. Yeah, for sure. Do this. And then we want some healing and we're good to go. Of course, we could still level up our items to be maxed out. But even if we don't do that, we're probably strong enough. I think the most important one is Promise Tiara, and I have that maxed, since that is going to scale exponentially now that we have it maxed. So other than that, I'm probably going to prioritize the healing just to stay alive, because I don't want to die at the last second. That would be slightly embarrassing. I need to figure out what the technique is for getting our fan letters here. It might be to stay still is my idea, because last time when I fought, ooh, hello there, do this, beautiful. Last time when I fought the giant tall Hakos Bill's mouse in stage 1 hard mode, it kind of just appeared on my body while I was not moving, and I got the letter for it, which I'm pretty happy about. CEO tiers, nice. So if we can manage that again, that'd be great, because I played the stage like 3-4 times and I haven't been able to snag the letter for myself, which is a little bit frustrating, but it's all good. I think if you want to guarantee the letter, you just play what's it called mode anyway, like endless mode, because then after you beat the boss, it just keeps going. Okay, we're chilling. I just dashed straight into more projectiles. That wasn't the greatest idea I've ever had. Okay, I forgot how to do this. Please leave me alone. Okay, we're chilling. Leave me alone. Thank you. Where are you at? Get out of here. How fast can we decimate you is my new question. Oh, run. Okay, it's chill. We have our dash again. I can't see what's going on. There is so much on the screen. Oh lord. I think we're good. Yeah, just heal back up. Ow. Maybe I kill some regular enemies. Ah, there we go. No letter. Well, that's okay. We did get an achievement for finishing a run as Flare, and that is a little bit of a breath of fresh air, because I haven't been able to finish a run in a long time. Actually gets the next fandom level as well, which is great. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you really enjoyed, hit the note bell and share with your friends, and consider becoming a channel member for all the perks I listed earlier. But above all else, stay safe, take care of yourselves, and get me the 3K subs.